Hello, gamers. It is me, Tostin, and I am once again here with my amazing cat, Treasure. And he is a very nice cat indeed. He's very cool. He's looking under the door right now, but I'm here again with another time story about how I kinda kinda got revenge in my in the same Minecraft realm from before. It was like right after um it was like right after we that our base got blown up. We decided to move. It was it was like 8,000 blocks away, only in like one direction. The other direction was still like 500. So it wasn't that far, but for us it was pretty far because we hadn't done that much. We hadn't gone that far before, even though we would soon build bases that were like 40,000 blocks away, and we'd still be paranoid that people would try to find it. But but yeah, we had like made a huge base. We had killed the wither. We had we had a mining system. We had a storage system. It was a really big base. We tried to decorate it with quartz. It was okay, and I got a cat. His name was like Winslow or something. I don't remember. But anyways, uh, it was a pretty cool cat, I would say. I had my own room. I had a secret thing, a little lever over behind the chests. It was pretty cool, I would say. But sooner or later, James, the person from before, he was my teammate, he decided some more people joined, and he decided to let them over at that base. And I didn't really like that, but like there was nothing I could do. It was my base too. It was his base too. We were sharing it. So, but yeah, they're over there. They built like a little base, a little ways away. It wasn't that far away. It was only like 1,000 blocks away, but it was fair enough away, but still close enough to where if Clay found that base, uh, my I'm just gonna call him I'm just gonna call him Maddie because that kind of rhymes with him. So if Clay found Maddie's base, it would still be they could likely find our base because there's pretty much a portal directly to ours. But we thought we were safe because it was literally like 9,000 blocks away, and we had built a little tunnel system through the Nether. It would it there we have like a trail in the Nether, but it was like strafe off from the trail. You would have to like go up some hidden stairs and then some more hidden stairs, and the you would find a tunnel. But but we thought we were pretty safe because it was pretty hidden, I would say. But one time, after like a week, we logged on and our base was completely destroyed. In crystals, just completely destroyed. And obviously it was freaking Clay, and I thought someone had snitched, and I still think someone snitched because freaking Maddie and Clay. I'm not sure much how much of a team they were, but I didn't trust them one bit, and I was very close to killing Maddie with my harming two arrows. But my room was left alone, and I don't know why they did it. Why Clay didn't just blow up my base and take all my loot, but he didn't. So that's pretty cool. So I was pretty mad at Maddie. I pretty much just went and killed him. I didn't take his stuff or anything, but I just killed him. And he was like, "Bro, come on, stop." Uh, I didn't snitch. I swear. And I didn't believe him at all because Clay's story was that he just, while he was hunting hoglins, he just found it. That's not something that happens, like, at all. Like, he wasn't even near it. I really doubt that he just found it out of the blue. It's very hard to do that. It was pretty hidden. But I was like, bro, get out of my destroyed base or I'm gonna kill you. And he was like, don't kill me. And Clay was like, don't kill him. And I was like, screw you. And I killed Maddie. And then he spawned a Wither in my base, which didn't really have an effect on me because even though Withers in Bedrock are very strong, they don't really do much. They didn't really do much at that time because it was kind of just it was underground and it just killed Maddie more than it killed me. But it was still, but still, I logged off for a little bit. I don't remember why. But I came back, and I went back into my room, and my cat was dead. Someone had killed Winslow, and I wasn't sure who did it. I wasn't sure if it was James. I wasn't sure if it was Clay. I wasn't sure if it was Maddie, but someone had. I wasn't having it. I busted down Maddie's door and I was like, "Hey, who did this? I want to know." And they weren't telling me. And I wasn't sure who did it. So I was like, "Screw you." And I just started like attacking them. Not with my harming arrows yet, but I was just started attacking them and they're all against me. Even James, the person I trusted, he was against me. But but eventually James like came through the portal and he's the only one else who has harming arrows. And yeah, so I blocked up the thing with the portal with obsidian. I ran away. I put a mob head on because those make it so you can't see someone on the map. I snuck and I just like built a tunnel system, like pretty much just digging towards their chest room, and they were definitely after me. I didn't know this, but and I'll get to that. Apparently Clay had left. I didn't know that, but I like told them that I was by a river because they live by a river, and I was just like, all right, meet me there, and we'll be cool. And and one of their friends, Jaden, I was talking about them, was like AFK, and I was like, all right, free kill, let's go. So I popped out my tunnel, I went to attack him, and as soon as he died, Clay just freaking popped out of the chest room and just started destroying me. Like I did have harming arrows, but I only had them loaded. I didn't have them in my actual in like in my slot. I didn't have it in a slot. So he started attacking me. I shot him with my harming arrows. It didn't kill him, so I reloaded it. I shot him again, and he didn't die, even though they should two-shot him. So I like ran, and and they were like, "Go get Agent A," because that's my name, and they freaking killed me, and I was really mad, but they got me. They took my elytra, and I'm still mad about it. If I had my harming arrows loaded, like in a slot that I could use, I would have survived that, and I would have killed him. But I didn't have them loaded. I only had one loaded into my crossbow. but that was but they weren't loaded into my inventory, so that sucked. So I had previously made a base like like 20,000 soul blocks away, because I didn't trust them at all. I made it, and I still had some harming arrows because I had gone to there was a shulker box with like every good thing in it. I had put that shulker box in a chest about maybe 40,000 blocks away. I put it there. I went back because there's a path in the nether that I could go to. I went that way, and then once I died, I I still had some harming arrows, but like not full netherite. But I had made my base in like a igloo, and I didn't know this, but if you turn a zombie villager into a villager and they're an armorer, you can make it so you can get full diamond armor for 5 emeralds. I'm not even joking. Try this for yourself. It's great. But when I died again, I got some diamond armor, and I tried to go the nether area, but I didn't really know it exactly, so I kept dying, and eventually I was like, screw this, and I'm not kidding when I say this. I was this devoted. I walked 40,000 blocks from my base to their base, and it took 2 hours. Literally 2 hours. It was horrible. But I got there eventually. I actually got the chords wrong. I got them backwards, so I had to walk another 8,000 blocks to the base, and that just made it take way longer. But I eventually got there. I made like a little secret tunnel system, and I was there for another 2 hours just sneaking around because I was sneaking around their base. It was literally everyone was online and just like not really looking for me, but just like doing whatever. They had my elytra, Maddie did, and had all my other stuff. So I literally spent like 2 hours tunneling around their base. I, it was pretty much just a heist. I tunneled around their base. I broke their beds. I I even took like a few stacks of iron out of their chest. They kept blaming James, and they're plotting to actually kill him, but but they never did because he got offline and then didn't get online till later. But eventually, they all had left their base and were like in the nether. All their beds were broken. I literally hid under Maddie's bed and just waited. And then Maddie came through the portal. Maddie's a guy, by the way. He like looked around a bit, then looked at his bed, and I wasn't in a call with him, but apparently he just screamed and just broke the bed, like went after me. I like blocked it off a bit, and like I shot him with an arrow once. He like saw my tunnels. It did like six. The harming arrow did like 6 hearts to him. I thought I could finish him off with with a trident that I had, but it wasn't working. So like at 1.5 hearts left, I just loaded up a crossbow, then shot him with it, and I got him. And I got my crap back. Not all of it. I got my elytra back, which was the main thing that I needed because they're very hard to get. I could get netherite, but it was very hard to get an elytra. So I got my stuff back. They're all there. They're like, "Whoa, you did that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did that." I mean, it was a little more complicated than that, but yeah. A little while after, they like I felt pretty bad for him, so I gave him some netherite ingots back, which I took from them. And then they were like, "Hey, can I have my netherite chest plate back?" And I was like, "Sure." And so I gave it to them. I put on an iron one, and then they immediately started attacking me. And I was like, whoa, 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 and I like ran down their stairs, and then I just loaded up my tree shot harming 2 crossbow, and freaking just annihilated them in one shot. It was great, but yeah, it we eventually in other servers in other realms we eventually banned harming arrows just because of how overpowered they are, but yeah, I never really found Clay's base in that realm, but we did make another base. It was 40,000 blocks away. It was the igloo base, except a lot bigger. We made a villager farms. We made villager farms. They're pretty nice, I would say. But yeah, I have that's pretty much all I have for that realm, Clay's realm, I guess. So yeah, see ya, gamers.